Alright, everybody, I'm heated. We're gonna get into this. It's all about fucking do not deal ever with this VTuber studio. Just that much. That much.
An announcement from Taiyaki Studios, stating, "Dear Lola Loading community, it is with a heavy heart that we announce the conclusion of the Lola Loading project. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we won't be able to host a graduation stream. We are as devastated as you are by this news. Our team poured heart and soul into supporting Lola and her Weewoes. Stating further out of respect for the privacy of those involved, we are unable to share additional details. Don't worry, we'll be doing that for you in a moment." Lastly, saying we are deeply...
The whole thing behind this, Lola Loading was a VTuber that was put under Taiyaki Studios. They were supposedly supporting her. They were, saying all these things about, how good they are and how great they are at supporting people and blah, blah, blah. Well, recently she got canned, as you can see right here in the announcement, and yeah, she came out. She came out blasting, just like what happened with that Niji Sanji person. She came out blasting. Of course she would, because when you get done dirty, like she got done dirty, of course you're gonna come out blasting. I thank her for doing this crap. Damn it, man.
Sorry that we are not able to provide closure for Lola fans. Lola's main YouTube channel and Spotify will remain live. Lola's Discord, along with all other channels and accounts, will be taken down. Signed, the Taiyaki Studios team. So, just what happened here? Well, as it turns out, it all began December of last year, when the multi-million-dollar invested company Taiyaki Studios looked into buying the Waifu Baby brand. The company that owns...
Apparently, Waifu Baby was another brand of a VTuber, owned by Giga Studios, I believe it is. And it's being successful, and they wanted the whole IP, because that's what a lot of companies do. A lot of companies, they want to own the IP because they want to be able to do whatever they want. They probably wanted merchandising and God knows what with the Waifu Baby, and they wanted to just continue, basically already have something made, created, has a backing, boom, go big into the whole thing.
That brand, Giga, unfortunately was not able to come to an agreement on that, but Taiyaki Studios moved ahead, offering even more support for Waifu Baby as well as health insurance benefits. Waifu Baby taking this opportunity to secure those benefits, but also needing to move across country. And so the Lola Loading project was launched.
That's where it becomes dangerous. When you move across country like that, it becomes super dangerous for you, because you are moving into a place that has a whole new tax structure, a whole new structure of existing. It's just giving you so much risk. So much risk.
Fortunately, many aspects being immediately rushed. Waifu, now Lola, was now a part of a company with $8 million in investments, and was also given loads...
And that's one of the things that they use to kind of, sell themselves. Hey, we've got $8 million in investments. We could totally support you. Lies, goddammit.
For support, including music mixers, music masters, and assigned 3D developer, along with 4 other individuals just for marketing.
In the beginning.
At this time had nearly 20 projects running. All of them then dropped to support Lola. But with that focus also came a rush, dictating that Lola would need to debut in only 3 weeks. This leading to a graduation stream of Waifu Baby, wherein at the end she directly led her followers to then follow Lola.
In 3 weeks. Do you know how long it actually takes, like, big organizations like HoloLive and such to do those things? Months. It is never a 3-week thing. For HoloLive, Niji Sanji, which is a black company, don't even get me started about Niji Sanji, but for HoloLive, it could take 3 to 6 months to do an intro to somebody. By the time they announce it, everything's set in stone. They already have everything done. The lore is done. Everything's done. 3 weeks is impossible for, for a small VTuber like me, it took me like maybe a week or 2. But for big productions like this, you don't do it like that. It's too rushed. Mistakes are going to be made.
Her new VTuber self. Waifu then was given the opportunity to design her new model, then providing this long-haired design, but due to the rush to debut, her 3D model then became rushed, no longer including long hair, but instead using hair found on Booth, a head that didn't quite fit onto the body, and a body that was from a VR chat model. As then
talking about that, look at her original model. That was amazing. That is a good one. If they would have stayed with that one, they would have been fine. Instead, they got this mismatched piece of shit that they created. I'd excuse my French. Mismatched body. The body didn't match the face because they got the head and the hair from Booth, and they just plopped it on. What the hell, man? What the hell are they thinking? This is insane. This is like amateur hour here.
As then, at least the face was given its own original modeling. Lola's debut was nothing like she had envisioned either, as also joining her on stream were the Weewoes, digital representations that chat members could make of themselves to join in on the stream. This idea of gamifying the streams coming from Taiyaki Studios, who then implemented a 10-minute timer on the streams, so that every 10 minutes a game would...
Oh, that absolutely destroys any semblance of control that the creator has. Making it so that every 10 minutes some new game, some new shit pops out, it totally destroys the cadence of whatever you were trying to do, whatever little intimacy you were trying to create with your audience, any type of like rapport you were trying to create with your audience. Once you have to start, boom, a new game every 10 minutes, what the hell is this all about? This is some bullshit. I'm going too crazy on this.
This approach not only interrupting the flow of Lola's streams, making any type of content very difficult to achieve, but also arguably not trusting her as a streamer. Instead, thinking the audience needs flashy things to happen on stream at random times, or they'll become bored.
That is people who do not understand VTubing and do not understand entertainment. They just understand like game show stuff, I guess. They're trying to make it into a game show, it seems.
then eventually making Lola feel that she was less of a streamer talking with her community and more of a host for someone else's stream.
Exactly, like a game show host.
Decision from Taiyaki Studios to have Lola online at all times. Many viewers, myself included, confused when they
What the hell? Online at all times? You can't do that. That wears out the streamer. Number one, that wears out the streamer. Number two, that'll mess up with any of your analytics. It messes with your analytics if you're 24 hours a day, and let's say you get 20 people per stream on like a 2-hour stream. That's good. That's a really good, like, average. I don't get that average. I've never gotten that average. But, like, for a streamer, that's a pretty good average. That'll get you at least to affiliate, maybe even partner stat. I think partner is like 50 plus. So, but if you're doing 24 hours a day, the averages, it'll be horrible. It'll be really horrible. So it'll be really hard for you to get partner.
Lola streaming to around 30 to 50 different viewers, but in actuality, she was not live. Stream instead running a pre-canned animation of Lola explaining a game
what the hell?
to
That's some
audience,
BS.
with no actual live host, receiving very little engagement, and also making it even further more confusing as to when she actually was live. Lola then feeling that this approach was absolutely wrecking her chances to become partner on Twitch.
Of course it was.
Requires a higher concurrent viewer average. Once then, this talent was successful in telling Taiyaki Studios to stop this approach, and eventually, yes, just before the end of this project.
God, thank goodness they listened to that one. But the only reason that she knew about that was because she's a pro at what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. That waifu baby thing, it seems to have been very successful. So holy shit, man, they really dropped the ball with this one. It pisses me off.
She did achieve partner on Twitch.tv. And along with that, other problems began, as Lola would then need to wait 2 months after her debut to receive any type of actual screen to react to video content with. A major staple of her waifu baby streams as seen here. But even wilder, she would have to wait months just to receive a rendered chair to sit down in. That's right, as the Lola loading project.
Months for a chair? You're making them stand up all the time? What kind of bullshit is this?
Went on, more and more streams were demanded of her, with the expectation that this performer has to be standing the entire time, all simply because a chair was not modeled for her until later. At times, this performer would actually lay down on the ground in a bit of exaggerated showmanship, but in actuality, she was just tired and needed to sit down for even half a moment.
Fucking having to do that?
A dedicated 3D studio for Lola, as Lola shared with TBS that during 1 week, the air conditioning was not functioning, leading to this talent while wearing a motion capture suit for hours on end, and then days.
That is hot as fuck. Okay, I've never worn a motion capture suit, but I've seen people wear them. It's like a fucking sweater. It's like you're wearing a bodysuit. A sweater bodysuit doesn't breathe very well because it doesn't have to. You're just wearing it for maybe a couple hours at a time usually, and then you're done. Like in the concerts, you're wearing it for like an hour or two, and then you're done. But this, holy shit, dude.
To perform in a studio that was running at 98 degrees Fahrenheit, which is above 36 degrees Celsius. Unfortunately, at this time, things were also not well for
That is
Taiyaki
super
Studios,
hot.
losing not just 2
Holy
of their
fuck.
3 founders, but the remaining founder being associated to a for-profit coding school that had been sued over allegedly predatory student contracts. And during
So you got predatory people in the freaking... Oh, God. This just gets worse.
that $8 million of investments was being gutted, and then leading to the Lola Loading project to lose numerous team members, including all of those associated with making music, one of the big appeals for Lola even joining. That said, there was still an expectation that Lola create a new song once a week. Yes, that's right, in original.
What the fuck? Once a week? Oh, God. Oh, God. This is horrible. I have not seen... I mean, I'm pretty sure in the idol industry there's something like that. I'm pretty sure in the Japanese idol industry there's things like that. But that's a black company. That is a company you do not want to work for. That is a company that will work you to the bone, like till you pass out or pass away. That is just fucking horrible. Holy shit.
Brand new song created once a week, which includes writing lyrics, recording lyrics, placing that recording to a mix, and so much more, including even choreography. Lola would find herself then streaming for hours on end at the studio, and then staying around for hours after that, day after day, working on her music.
Holy shit, it was worse than an 8-hour day job. Holy crap, dude. Oh my God, how did she last? I can't believe it. I would not last. I would not last a month like that. That's too much. Yeah, I need my time. That's why I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I need my time. I need my time to chill. I need my time to relax. I need my time to do my own things. I need time to work. All that kind of stuff. Holy crap, dude. It's not like they were paying her $100,000 a month or something for doing this stuff. She was probably just getting paid regular. Jesus.
And while on TaiyakiStudios.com, they claim they are empowering VTubers with technology. And so then eventually,
Yeah.
Lola had no project manager, no one helping with her music, and no video editors. Taiyaki Studios at that time basically asking, why pay for those when Lola can do it? That not being a part of the reason why she joined or any of
Wait, what the fuck? They weren't providing her with anything? Any support? Because, oh, she knows what she's doing, so she can do it herself. Oh, what a crock of shit. Oh, these guys are horrible. Do not support... No, don't go with Taiyaki Studios if you get offered it. I hope they don't get any talents that are under Taiyaki Studios after this. I hope they go under. I really hope they go under. Unfortunately, for the people that work for them, they're working for a horrible company. And I'm pretty sure that's why they lost a lot of talent, including all of the managers, all the people who were doing, video edits, all that kind of stuff. I'm absolutely positive they lost all of them because of all this shit
that she made. Lola would continue to create her own thumbnails and videos as the burn set in. Lola then sharing with Taiyaki how challenging it is to create one brand new original song a week. Taiyaki Studios then offering to create AI generated music with her voice, which Lola unsurprisingly was not comfortable with, and that subject.
What the hell? Oh God, you can't hang, so we're just gonna have AI do it for you. What the hell? That's not what art is. That's not what the artist wants. That's not what the singer wants. The singer wants to be able to do and put the passion of what they have in their soul, into their art form. Not be told, oh, you can't hang because you can't do an original song every week. I don't think there's a lot of artists spend months in the studio doing their original stuff, Holy shit, dude. That is insane. It just gets worse and worse.
It was then dropped. This then leading to early July, where Lola would ask for time off to meet up with her friends at Anime Expo. That
of course.
Being approved by Taiyaki, but then during this event, Taiyaki reaching out to Lola, asking her if she can come in to record for an upcoming Phillian talent show. This talent show occurring in only a matter of 2 days. Lola then did drop her plans and did record her piece.
Of course, none of this falls on Phillian. None of this falls on Phillian at all. Phillian was just doing their talent show. All the other talents, they had the time to do it. But Lola was told 2 days beforehand that there was going to be a Phillian talent show. Everyone else knew probably a week or two beforehand. And plus, she wanted time off for Anime Expo, which is a big thing that happens once a year in Los Angeles. She wanted time with her friends. She didn't want to... Oh, dear Lord. She did it because, of course, her fans were looking forward to it. It's good exposure. It works. But it's not Phillian's fault at all. It's freaking Taiyaki Studios making her do all this crap.
For the Phillian talent show, but then things got a little weird. While Lola had actually been asked to create a spreadsheet of all of her friends, with Lola then finding out that her social media manager had been reaching out to her friends for collabs. That's right, Haruka, you probably weren't actually talking to Lola.
Oh, that's just wrong. Oh my God, like I said, it just keeps getting worse. You don't do that. You say, yes, I'm the social media manager for blah blah blah. I'm speaking on behalf of blah blah blah. Do you want to possibly do a collab with my talent? They're available, blah blah blah. Do stuff like that. Don't pretend to be the talent. You fucking, God. Oh my goodness. I really truly hope that she did not lose the contacts with Phillian, Haruka, Vshoujo, whichever one she had, and I really do hope after this that if she did, they forgive her and they come back, because she did not know about any of this happening. It was not her fault at all. Holy shit, dude.
At the time you thought you were talking to her. Lola continuing on with those collabs, but still making clear how uncomfortable she was about that approach. As then, after Anime Expo, new meetings between Lola and the founder were being held, with the founder pointing out things that he thought she was doing wrong. These new meetings
what the hell?
Lola was asking for better splits, that being a better share of the revenue. As it turned out, she was actually making more with her previous company as Waifu Baby. Lola being happy with the increasing viewership numbers, but also needing to deal with increased taxes due to having moved to the area where the studio was located.
Especially if she was living in California. We are taxed highly in California. Holy shit, California has the high taxes. Especially a place like any big metropolitan city is going to have a lot of taxes. That's just the way it is. There's a lot of services that need to be handled, etc., blah, 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 blah. But, damn, dude.
Of the deal, agreed to take care of the rest of Waifu Baby's merchandise for her fans, eventually just deciding to ship it out themselves, and in the process, doxing the location of the streaming studio. That's right, on the merchandise itself, it included the actual address, not a P.O. box, but the actual address of the studio where this talent was streaming day in.
Now, that is a humongous risk, because you have people who are parasocial. I mean, parasocialism isn't bad, but you have creeps. Beyond the regular parasocial, if you are a woman doing this kind of work, you get the creeps who, want to give you hugs. Well, I mean, that's not so bad. But, they want to be your boyfriend. They want to, wine and dine you and God knows what else. It's just dangerous. Why would they allow that doxing to happen? Holy crap. That puts her at a huge risk. Because now they know the city she's in. Now they know exactly where she'll be, at what time she could be there. Any stalker could freaking find out where she is. Holy crap, this is horrible.
Day out. But the doxing of Lola did not end there, as all of her original songs were being placed on Spotify. In 2 separate instances, her real first and last name were included on the tracks uploaded to Spotify. That not being recognized until 2 days later, and then many more days for Spotify then to take the songs down. Lola herself wondering where this investment funding was going, as the math simply never made sense to her. Not seeing millions of dollars being spent on the Lola Loading project, or even thousands of dollars, as in her estimation, only seeing hundreds of dollars being spent on the project. At this point, it was simply too much for Lola, and she had asked to resign. Taiyaki Studios then...
Well, of course, she wasn't getting any support anymore. Any support that she did get was very short-lived. They asked everything and they gave her nothing. And of course she's going to want to quit. It burns you out. Especially, dude, I did every day as well. I am in no way, shape, or form anywhere near what she is. With having to do music creation every week, having to do hours and hours and hours on end, and then hours and hours on end doing music creation, I was nowhere near what she is. But I know burnout. I burn myself out too. It is not fun. Especially worse, I'm an indie. It's different. I can control my own time. The only reason I burn myself out is because of me. She was being pushed by a corporation trying to make her into a little robot that prints money, I guess. That's horrible.
and accepting that resignation and planning for her graduation stream to be on October 1st of this year. Lola being asked of two things before she left. Firstly, to record a short animated series. This recording expected to be done on September 18th.
Okay.
And lastly, being asked to fill out non-disclosure agreements where the
Nope,
Taiyaki
never do
Studios
that.
enroll this talent
Never gonna
into
do that.
Cobra health insurance after she had left. However, to Lola's surprise, she not only was locked out of her social media accounts, but also her Discords just before the announcement of the conclusion of the Lola Loading project made by Taiyaki Studios.
So she got blindsided. She thought that she was gonna be negotiating, you know, do the regular stuff. She got freaking blindsided. Holy shit.
Lola then speaking with legal counsel and deciding not to sign any non-disclosure agreements, and now finalizing all business with Taiyaki Studios yesterday, September 18th. Taiyaki Studios now clearing out their LinkedIn listing and listing no further information about empowering VTubers with technology. Taiyaki Studios still originally having plans to begin more recruitment at TwitchCon coming up in...
Big red alert. Do not fuck... I mean, I have no... I am not a big VTuber, so it's not going to be heard by anybody, but still, if any small VTubers are looking at this, TwitchCon, you see Taiyaki Studios that are reaching out to you, just walk away. They're not, even if they sell you the moon, they sell you like everything under the stars. No, don't, walk away. Use this as a cautionary tale, which is the exact reason why Lola Loading, waifu baby came out with this, because she wanted people to not have to deal with that shit. No one should have to deal with that. I wish her the absolute best overall for anything she does in the future. And of course, I'm going to have the original video down in the description below. I'm going to have the Discord, you know, all that kind of stuff in the stuff below. Jesus Christ, man. As a fellow VTuber, this is just horrible to hear.
In October. And Lola at this time having no access to her social media accounts as either Lola or waifu. That said, Lola/waifu...
So they took away her waifu baby thing too? Fucking shit.
Does have a new Discord. That link provided in the description below, along with this message thanking her fans for the years of support. And perhaps this will not be the last we hear from her. And that is all for this episode.
I hope it's not. I really, truly hope it's not the last that you hear, because it seems she really has a passion for what she's doing. And I hate it when a large corporation like this takes the passion from creators. It takes it away, makes it into just money for them, but not for the actual talent. That is one thing I don't like when they do that. I understand, look, there are big corporations like HoloLive and Nijisanji that kind of do the same thing. HoloLive seems to at least have not necessarily a talents first approach, but at the very least treating talents like human beings and giving them the support that they need at the very least in more than minimum, more than what these guys are doing. I haven't heard any big leaks coming out from HoloLivers, even former HoloLivers, even people who have been fired from HoloLive, saying, oh, they're a black company, oh, I hate them, oh, they're making me do this and this and that all the time, oh, I can barely sleep at night, you know, that type of thing. I've never heard anything like that from HoloLive. From Nijisanji, yes, we've heard some shit recently. The Nijisanji stuff has happened, but not from HoloLive or any of those, and I hope it doesn't ever happen. Now they're a publicly traded company, so it's a bit riskier. Hope it doesn't ever happen. And that just be a cautionary tale to anybody who is looking for... I always do that too. I mean, I apply to large corporations and, you know, things like that, trying to get my stuff out there, trying to get some support, a little bit more support than what I got. And I appreciate it when they at least let me know, you know, you're not the fit that I'm looking for. It's happened a lot. But yeah, there are predatory organizations like this out there everywhere. Just take care, be careful. I don't want to see anybody hurt in the VTuber community. It's a very tight-knit community, and I do hope that she does so much better after this debacle that happened here. Thank you so much for staying, if you did, for as long as you did. I appreciate you all. This is the Mad Salvi, reacting to things VTubers say. Reacting to them, and I will, of course, have the original video down below, as I should always. Thank you so much. Let me know down below. This is the Mad Salvi, saying bye-bye. Sleep well. Bye-bye.